Love yourself, Jeff. Just gotta love yourself. Just gotta love yourself. Just gotta love yourself. Calm, collect. Calm, collect. Love yourself. You know, things are gonna be getting better someday. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But eventually, it's all gonna pay off. And you're gonna finally get where you wanna be at. And just gotta stay positive. And pain and suffering is only temporary. And I just gotta keep on telling myself that. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this or not, but yeah, I post on YouTube. So I know no one like really follows me on YouTube like that. Makes me feel a little better, to be honest with you. So it'd be like a diary. So I feel like TikTok and like Instagram and everything is just like too personal. So I don't want people to really feel like concerned about like where I'm at. So it's like random people on YouTube, so it'll be fine. But yeah. So just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Till you get an apartment. Car life is not really that fun, but definitely grateful for last week that my girlfriend got me an Airbnb. And yeah, the situation right now is like trying to convert to New York. So working 2 jobs there, working 1 job over at Mass. Was 4 days at Mass, now it's 3. Now it's 3 days over in New York, so I get 6 days to work. So I finally get like 1 day off. Finally, I really need that break. I don't think people really give me grace, and like especially like the people that I really want from, and that'd be like my parents. But like end of the day, they have their opinions, I have mine, and end of the day that kind of separates who we are as people, because I'm very minded and reasonable, and I tolerate a lot of bullshit. And I can say one thing to them, they could explode and crash out, but I'm not gonna lie to myself, I crashed out today on them. And the real reason why I crashed out, I'm not happy, not proud of myself, and I'm being accountable of it. And it's because I was upset because people are offering me like places to stay, like like in their house or on their couch, and I feel like a burden. I feel like a lowlife, a loser, and nobody, and scumbag. And I feel like since day one that all I can recall is that's what my mom would tell me all the time, that I was a scumbag, a loser, and nobody. And she'd always refer to me as my father, and like I was little, so it's like she told me what my worth is, so that's why I never really know what my worth was. And she put me in my place before I could even have an actual place set for me. So my worth is that, and that's why people always come up to me and they're like, "Oh, Jeff, you look so like you're handsome, like you're so big, muscular, and this and that, and like you must be confident, you must get a lot of girls, this and that." No, actually, I don't really know my worth, because my worth growing up was you're a low life, nobody, and a scumbag and a loser, and that's for my mom. My dad would just always call me messy, lazy, and just always just would always call me. You know what I mean? Like, so the combination of being low life, messy, lazy, scumbag, loser, nobody. So yeah, it gets to you, subconsciously. And they're like, oh, we were just playing around, why you gotta take stuff so literal? Like, I mean, of course I'm gonna take shit literal because, like, I was like 5. I mean, I feel like, your brain is like developing, so you're subconsciously putting this in your brain, you know? Especially at that point in life, your brain is constantly needing knowledge. And if you give it trash, it's going to absorb trash. And if it thinks it's trash, it's going to think it's trash, If you tell it's trash, tell the brain it's trash, the brain is going to think it's trash. And that's what my value is. Like, nothing. And it's just been so hard mentally just to break through that. And try to learn to love myself, because I feel like, and the fucked up thing is, it's like, I know right off the bat that talking to them and trying to like reason with them is like playing with fire. I always get hurt, but I always do it. And, I always blame myself. And my girlfriend's mom called me up today, very concerned, because that's what my girlfriend was. She was really concerned. So I told her I crashed out, and I was telling her that, I am not proud of that, because I'm a grown man. I shouldn't be doing this, and it's crazy because, like, I'm like a manager at a restaurant, and I get bullshit after bullshit after bullshit, and I pick up the slack over everybody. I don't crash out like this. I never crash out like this. And it's crazy because, like, only 2 people in my life that make me crash out, and that's literally my parents. And it's not even like I want to generally do it. I try to give them grace, because my mom was in the, she was in the prison camps, like in Cambodia, as a child. So I got to give her grace for that. And then same thing with my dad. My dad was in poverty because he's white, and that's all I know. But like, and it makes me feel bad because he guilted me, saying that I wasn't there for him, because when my nana passed away. But I was going through a lot of stuff too, and this is before that, and I was just trying to work on myself. It's like I had nobody, because every single time I expressed something to him, he would just say, it's my ex's fault, and my ex is trying to like put a wedge, and I'm like, we're done and over with. Like, she's not a part of my life. And the crazy thing is, like, yeah, she fucked me over financially, like stuff, just like stupid shit. And it's just like, but the thing is that it's my fault because I let this shit slide way too long. And then, when you confront someone, when they're so used to, like, getting the easy way out and stuff, they just ignore you, But like I said, I take accountability for that because I was not stern enough, and I was being too soft. I was giving people too much grace, and it's my fault. But the thing is about my ex, even though she fucked me over, many ways, even like working wise, like, like I gave her a bunch of shifts, and I thought she was going to leave to like California for like a week or something like that. And it was just like, apparently, then I said, I agreed to it, and then she said, oh no, I'm moving back to California. I'm like, thought we're moving in May, May, June. But like, apparently it's a fucking race, and whatever. But that's the point is, anyway, like, even though someone's done me wrong, I can't paint them completely evil or like just fuckery, because she did generally wanted me to have a good relationship with my father and my mom, and that's fact. I can't lie to myself and tell, like, because you fucked me over, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. No, because that's not like reality things. It'd be open-minded about situations. And as a person who knows right from wrong, I can't be completely wrong. I mean, I can't be, I can't be right and being, like, basically I can't be bashing on her when she was doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hate that fact because, like, I gotta give credit where it's due. Not that I don't hate the fact that I gotta give credit where it's due. I hate the fact is that my dad still blames her, even though she was initially the one who wanted me to have a good relationship with him and my mom. Where they're like, oh no, they're brainwashing you, brainwashing you. Her parents are brainwashing you. Her parents are brainwashing you. They're turning you against us. They hate us. She hates us. No, it's them reflecting because they actually hate them. Because last time I recall, even her parents would always give them the grace. My parents the grace. And no matter what the situation is, maybe because they're obviously better than my parents. Like, I'm not saying like better as like financially. I mean, well, they technically are and everything. But I'm saying like better, like as in like above that low level mindset, you know? But like I said, even though I got fucked over, I can't be the type of person to be like, oh, because you fucked me over, fuck you. No, it's not how it works. It's not how the real world works, or being a decent human being works. You know, like I was wrong for things, you know what I mean? And I take accountability for that. And I could never say that I was fucking right every single time, you know? That's not the case. I'm human. I'm flawed, you know? But just please, like, in the end of the day, take accountability. If you have kids, like, why should your kids be your emotional backbone, you know? To constantly try to heal you as a grown parent. Like, this should be between you and your partner, because you guys are the head anarchy of the family, right? And the kids are the offspring. But why are you putting your emotional baggage on your kids and saying, you should have comforted me? No, like, the fuck? Like, I did what I can, and I can't do that because I can't work on myself. And if I can't work on myself, how could I help you? And when it comes down to it, if I'm on the plane and the oxygen mask comes down, am I supposed to put the mask on you first because I got to comfort you? Or should I put it on myself first and let myself breathe so I'm capable of putting the mask on you? Because otherwise, if I can't breathe and I'm putting the mask on you, all you're doing is you potentially might not even like get the mask on there. You might not even get the actual correct oxygen on there, like the good suction for it. And I'd be dying in the process doing so. And how the fuck am I supposed to know that you're going to even do that in return for me? You know? Like, because I could see already how you've been acting already. So clearly, you would not do the same for me. It's ridiculous. And makes you, like, you know, kind of think things through a little differently. And so you always ask, like, why? What the fuck did I do to you? Like, just because I was born and you were upset that I was born, that you have to put your emotional baggage on me and saying it's my fault, that you can't, because the standard of, oh, I want my kid to have a father. Like, so that means that you should be with him, treat each other like shit. Show that's how the relationship is at, and that's what your kid's ideal of a relationship should be. To treat your parents, like, treat your partner like shit. And then when they keep on fighting each other and then they separate and they vent to you about, oh, your mom's this, your dad's this. Like, why the fuck are you telling me this? I'm the child. Like, I should not have to deal with this. You guys should have actually been a good set partner. Or if you're not, then you guys should leave. Otherwise, you're putting more pressure on the kid. The kid would actually be better off having a mutual relationship with both parents being mutual with each other and not being with each other, instead of two parents being together with each other and constantly fighting and then blaming the kid that the reason why they stayed together is because of the kid. Because they took their happiness and said, oh, it's I put my happiness aside for you. But you were only 5 or 6 or fucking 1 or 10 or whatever age. And they put that on you. But these are the decisions and actions they made themselves. So why are you putting this on your child? I am not the fucking divorce lawyer. I am not your therapist. I can't fix shit if my brain is not developing correctly. And actually, the only thing it's going right now is absorbing all the trash that you guys are inputting into my brain. And how the fuck am I supposed to learn that? How am I supposed to, like, get anything from that? And now, because of that, I initially found out my worth is, like I told you, not found out, I've been known. My worth is I'm a loser, a nobody, and a scumbag. And that's why right now I'm sleeping in my car, because I have the job in New York, 2 jobs there, 1 job in Mass. And people are actually willing to help me out and say, like, hey, just want to crash in my house or crash on my couch, you know, it's fine. Like, even like the bar manager where I work at. But it's just hard for me to accept that because I feel guilty. I feel like shit. And the only comfort I feel like, because I don't feel like there's going to be any leverage held to me, is in this little box car right now. So I feel like every single time I accept something, because that's what I'm used to when I accept something from my parents, there's always something attached to it. There's nothing genuine about what they give. And it scares me. And I feel like people are going to talk. And I'd rather just suffer, sleep in my car, eat out of the cooler I have in my car, and mind my own business, you know? But, like, sometimes I cry. And I'm like, well, I'm in here, and I'm like, how did I get to this point? You know, like, I've worked so hard to be, like, a front house manager over my other job. Work 10 to 12 hour days, you know, like, for one point, like, almost fucking every day, you know, and working for my parents at one point while doing so, and working for my ex's parents while doing so. Not meaning that I wasn't getting paid from either of them. It's just the fact is that I was getting overworked. And I just kept on doing more things because I didn't know my worth. And now I'm on fucking OnlyFans sending dick pics for fucking $10 because I don't know what my worth is. It's crazy. So I told one of my friends, and he was like, yo, like, dude, like, what are you doing, bro? You don't even know your worth? Yeah, of course I don't know my worth, because, like, I'm already initially labeled as a scumbag, loser, nobody. You know? Like, I don't want to be in this position. I got desperate. What am I supposed to do? You know? I feel like if I go back, I end up hurting myself in the process. And it's not what I want to be doing, you know? But it's what I gotta do to survive, I guess, right? This is all I know. And it's kind of hard, you know? I don't have a soft life. I wish I did. I wish I won the lottery. I wish that I had, you know, money to take care of all the people I love that took trying to take care of me, then maybe I would accept all their offers. But I don't have that. And that's why I can't, because I don't have nothing to give. And I feel guilty for that. And I'm trying my best. I feel like the universe is saying that's not enough. Maybe I gotta change the routine I gotta do. Maybe I gotta change my mindset. Maybe I gotta change something, because it's just not working right now. And I'm trying to figure it out. And this is like my deep talk in the car. That's how it is. You know, it sucks, but yeah. I'm not trying to like make anybody feel bad for me. I'm just trying to like vent to my own self so I could rewatch these videos and try to figure out my problem, like what I gotta do. 'Cause like I said, I'm the type of person to know about growth, and I'm willing to work on myself, whatever the case is, and that's what I want to do. You know, and maybe me recording these videos will make it so I catch the patterns, you know, and not get myself sucked in again. And that's what it comes down to, you know. And I'm also very appreciative of my girlfriend right now. Very loving, very caring. Doesn't have to do anything. And she's trying. And that's the key word, just try. You don't have to be perfect. Just try, you know. Doesn't have to be everything. Just try. And I try, you know. And that's what I think the best thing is. You know, nothing's going to be set in stone. Nothing is perfect. But as long as you're putting the effort and you're just being nice to each other, and you're just being nice to me, I'm being nice to you, and that's really all I could ask, you know? And yeah, I'm getting a little sleepy right now. I think I'm just getting burnt out from all the crashing out on my dad. Like I said, that was pathetic of me. But I learned my lesson. Don't play with fire, because you always get burnt.